So what you're doing now is you're planning your first test. So taking your MVP creation sheet, you decided to focus on your buyer as your first test and looking at building your network, going to academics and complementary organisations that also work with young people. So you need to do your first test with them. So which of these assumptions are you going to test? Or how many of those are you going to test? So you've got the assumptions are that it's a fantastic idea, that it's new and innovative, that it will be really successful, that they'll be willing to give you money for it, and that this consumer group of young people with disabilities are a priority for them, that they're actually, wanting to engage with you. So how are you going to test those?
So if I go back to, I think I've been already testing it by speaking to different people. So I initially started off speaking to the academics. Like I said, one at Birmingham University, one of them was not very optimistic about it.
Yeah.
And she said, go away, think about it a bit more.
Yeah.
And go and research this organisation. Whereas the other one was saying, it sounds good, but it sounds like this sort of research that we've done already, and we're looking into it at the moment. And then from there, because I didn't really thoroughly look at it at the moment, so I need to take the time to break it down, look at exactly what it is.
Okay, so what you can do is look at the customer the matrix, the pricing matrix strategy that we've got, and really it's difficult because yours is a service, but you can still look at it as how it's packaged. So your packaging is, year-long meeting with young people in small groups of 4 to 5, focused on their passions and their skills, and you can look at what another organisation does, a college that works in groups of 30, and it's all very similar. And you can look at one-to-one training and tutoring, and you can look at this new research project in America, and you can plot them on this pricing and quality graph or matrix, and that will help you to just get your head straight about what other people are doing and where the gap is and what you might be able to do. So you've already made lots of really, really good progress because you're speaking to people, and you're, keep getting that resilience. You keep pushing. So you've had one conversation, it's kind of gone okay, but not amazing, and you just call back and try to speak to somebody else. That's brilliant. That's exactly what you need to do. So if you've gone through to the academics and you've got some really good progress happening, keep on top of that, and then maybe go to the complementary organisations, so like the camps that they have residential, that kind of thing, and see what kind of information you get from that. So what assumptions are you going to be testing with those kind of organisations?
I think I'm assuming that theirs is not very good, but in actual fact, there's always the elements to improve, but then there's like the cost restraints and the rest of it, so you've got to look at that, and that'll be the same sort of thing with my organisation, I need to get the funding and the rest of it, if you have all those sort of high-techy things and everything, it might, be impressive initially, but then I've got to keep on top of it as well.
So maybe part of the test is really understanding how they work, what their funding model is, what their delivery model is, who their customers are, who the consumers are, and really understanding that and testing what your assumptions are about them. It's not a high quality product. Okay, we'll go and speak to people that use it and understand why they think it's good and why they think it's bad, and whether that fits into your assumptions and whether that can further refine what your product is going to be. So you use this test, you measure it against what you're doing or planning on doing, and then you learn from that to refine your own product. So you test, you measure, and you learn. So there's this constant loop of refining and changing your product based on the competition, based on the customer needs, based on the push factors from the buyers, So it's really about how you can design a range of tests so that you get all of that information to further refine what you're doing and what you're creating.
Okay.